Mainfreight Rugby and coverage of the Mitre 10 Heartland Championship, brought to you of course by Mainfreight, but with support from Wet and Forget, still Toyota, the New Zealand in Paeroa in the Thames Valley for this game against Wanganui. This is one of Mr G's murals on a wet and cool day in Paeroa.
So how are you feeling today about the top of the table clash against Meads Cup's champions last year, Wanganui?
Yeah, nervous, but nerves are good. Looking forward to just getting on the pitch and seeing what they're made of and put them under pressure.
And what sort of game plan are we going to be operating with today?
I say, like a day like today, it's going to be forward orientated, really try go at them, and then when we see a chance out wide, let's just take our chances is a big thing today.
Awesome. So yeah, both of us are really looking forward to testing out Wanganui today. They come here with a bit of a reputation, so we're really looking to knock them off their throne today. Thank you.
Our commentary team today, new boys Jake O'Flaherty and Bradley Richardson.
Jonty Wood finds his backs now, and they find Harry Lafatuanai. Out from the Melville club over to the Valley for the season. Wood again. Finds support on the burst. Now Carroll on a blistering run. Can he go over the line? Yes, he can. Aaron Carroll. That is a beautiful try. And we look at it on the Wet and Forget replay. It was all his.
It was a great build-up from the Valley. They managed to stay with some good possession inside the Wanganui 22, and it just all came together with the try under the post.
Can he get over the line? Carroll goes very close. Almost there. Oh, they've come out of the woodworks, the Valley team. They've got a new bunch of men this year. Can he go over? Not quite. They go off to Lelinoa. George Lelinoa, well, he's as happy as a toddler with fairy bread about that one, because he's over the line and gets the second try for the Valley in this very big match they have.
That try is very much a story of the day so far. This Thames Valley forward pack, they can take ownership of that one. Some big runs, carrying deep and close. In the end, it was George Lelinoa who managed to get that as we take a look at it on the Wet and Forget replay.
20 minutes of this half. Now it's all been Wanganui's way as Horrocks feeds the scrum. And off to Serawalu. Timothy Serawalu. Well, he's going in for another. And he gets his fourth try of the Heartland campaign this year, and only his second match for Wanganui. That's brilliant play by a brilliant player.
As we take a look at it on the Wet and Forget replay, a simple 12 crash from Serawalu, who's been big running all day, finding some meters, and he only had to find this time as he crashes over.
Clear. Puts it up. And he's missed it. So at half-time, we go to the sheds. Thames Valley 12, Wanganui 8, and well, they've been caught with their pants down at the moment, haven't they, Wanganui? And we'll see how this second half goes. Now a little bit of a pick and drive. The crowd's amped up here in the grandstand. Show and go by Jonty Wood. And it's slow to come back. Once again, I think it might be Carroll who goes there. Well, scrambling upon this is Wanganui. Show and go, over the line, try, and that is beautiful. After a period of sustained attack by this Swamp Fox outfit, they get the rewards they want. They'll be as happy as a dog with two tails about that.
As we take a look on the Wet and Forget replay, the ball hardly moved a metre from the side of the ruck as they kept it in tight with the forwards, and they found the meat pie in the end, getting over the line and taking back the lead that Wanganui claimed towards the start of this first half.
So Tom Stewart to feed, and the shunt comes in again. They crumble under the pressure, but they can carry on, and now she's all go with a fight down near the sideline. The flag's out by Higgins, but we carry on. Advantage is out by Yelena as we carry on this game of rugby that we're supposedly supposed to have. Advantage again. Time is off. Check is called, and I assume that we may see some red, we may see some yellow, I don't know, but we're going to have a bit of a stop. In fact, it's a penalty for off his feet. gives a bit of toe and goes over. So Thames Valley 19, and they lead by 1. Wanganui at 18 points. Now they go wide, whipped up, and Lance Easton, well, that's the second big hit he's put on today. Advantage comes and they get another shot to this Wanganui team. Penalty as well. And, well, it's one-way traffic at the moment. Offside. Just got a flyer in midfield, and I think it may have been Josh Law. And they'll have another crack at the goal. Doesn't look too great, but it's over anyway. Looking a little bit lateral at the moment. Hamilton off to Law. He finds McCann. Wrapped up, and the crowd appealing for a high tackle. But no, they say. Hamilton just holds on to that one. They get the penalty. And this is a big moment in the match. And a big moment in Swamp Fox history. Certainly, as a penalty right in midfield. Can he do this for his home team? Approaches the ball, puts it up. Looks too short. They flick it off to Wanganui. And they pump it into touch. And that is an experienced team showing them what they're made of.
We come up here, we knew that we're up against a big physical forward pack, and we're going to have to be on our game, and we didn't start very good. And the passion that the Thames Valley showed and at those crucial times, those 20s on each half, actually put us under a lot of pressure. So.
Okay, going back 55 years now to 1962, Thames Valley beat the touring Australian team by 16-14. They've had a reunion. 11 of the 15 plus the coach were there.
I suppose looking at the team today, I mean, 55 years has passed by. What's your feelings now about the team? And I mean, you've been mixing with them for the last hour or so.
Well, first of all, I think it's very clear, and the fact that you guys have such regular get-togethers and reunions, that in those days when there wasn't time to have training camps and all that sort of thing, then playing for each other obviously was a massive thing for you blokes, wasn't it? You know, and seeing all of you guys here today, seeing the warmth there is between the players and the team as basically an outsider, is just wonderful to see, and it makes sense as to how, I think you were down 11-3 at half-time, how you were able to come back and beat these guys 16-14, because, God, that took some backbone. But the other thing that happened, because I'm writing a story about it for the Sunday Star Times, as you know, and I went back, as you do, I got out the Rugby Almanac from that year and I checked all the records and so on. This was an extraordinary achievement, and I don't think a lot of people absolutely realise. First of all, you lost Jimmy Mitre after 7 minutes, your winger.
Absolutely.
So Morarangi had to go to the wing. You're 14 men, you couldn't have replacements in those days.
Correct.
The other thing about it, that was a really good Wallabies team. They'd drawn the first test with the All Blacks 9-all. They lost the second test 10 days before they played you guys, only 3-0. And 10 out of those guys that you beat 16-14 with just 14 men on the field played the third test at Eden Park. So this was not a B-grade Australian team. It had superstars in the team, like Bears Elwood in the centres and Dick Thornett in the forwards. So I think the achievement of Thames Valley to beat such a strong Australian team, I'm even more stunned by it now than I was at the time.
Information the end of round 2 results. North Otago get that local derby win over Mid-Canterbury. Wanganui, made to work very hard against Thames Valley. Warrapy Bush bounced back. Buller are in good nick, as too Horifin and Kapiti looking very good. In South Canterbury, there was a doozy of a game over King Country.
It's going to make quite a difference, this, on the points table. It's looking really interesting. Wanganui and Horifin Kapiti, who would have thought, up there with 9 points. Buller just behind them, and then comes South Canterbury, Thames Valley and Mid-Canterbury with a win and a loss. Now, this is only a short competition. These guys on this page will want to keep going, because you don't want any more than 2 losses, I don't think, if you think you're going to be in Meads Cup contention by the end of the year. To see how it's all going, go to that website, allblacks.com, and find yourself the Facebook page. Please, can I direct you there? Big week this week. Looking forward to Buller against North Otago, Camo.
Yeah, but how big would King Country taking on Warrapa Bush be? Two former halfbacks going toe-to-toe.
Yes, LB Matthewson and Piriwipu in that match. Don't forget too, impossible is just an opinion. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Our thanks to all the people who support us financially and otherwise, and our special thanks to all of the folk at the Heartland unions for their assistance every time we turn up to cover the matches that are played there. Without them, we would not be able to bring you this program. It's a lot of fun. We love it. We hope you enjoy it too. The Mitre 10 Heartland Championship on Mainfreight Rugby.